Hello gents and ladies, EOS. Yes, so I did a video about the better part of 45% potentially, maybe up to around 50% depending on which exchange you are, with a 12 plus risk reward trade potential on EOS. It seemed to be rather interesting responses. Shorting at the bottom like Tony Vase, total idiot. Interesting comments. Working through them, there's this guy's never really has anything positive to say. The upside, it has remained bullish, he's telling us about EOS. Nice assessment. Telling people to short should be criminal, he says. I'm not telling anyone to short, I'm telling you what I'm doing actually. But anyway, he's never understood much what I've said, so we'll probably lose him quite soon with a block. It's going over 100 in the next 6 months, mark my words. This guy's shown up also. He's not really got much manners either himself. He shows up and around again. Comedy channel, it'll never hit 256. Maybe it never will. The truth is, I don't know. But what I can tell you is, it's triggered my shorts, and we filled happily on the rally for short side. And seeing as those same people asked how the shorts are going, so far not so bad. Where will I be out? Trust me, if it trades through 6, which is well before 6.3, well before your $100 mark, I'll be out and I'll have lost, and that's okay. It's part of the game. So far, in the meantime, not quite as bad as you might think. A couple of grand on it, and this was just before it rolled over properly into the downside. So it seems we have a little bit of an EOS fanboy club that get really offended when you apply technical analysis to their coin and a method, and I kind of got that feeling already. So I knew it would provoke, and provoke it has, but I'm afraid to tell them that this is actually now triggered. Now that doesn't mean it has to go to where I'm going to say on this particular exchange, which is Bitfinex. It's a 2.8. By the way, where we got filled up top here, you can see it again if you like, is around 5.51. So 2.8 to 5.51 I reckon is well safely through 40% or to the downside. And on other exchanges, I can tell them that the target is in fact even lower still. What's allowed this to happen? Well, what allowed the alts to have their little fake spring pumps are the fact that Bitcoin went sideways and up in a channel. All the time, before I show you that, the shorts were being absolutely gutted out until the point that there was actually sub 20k. That's changed with a little look one way, go the other way candle. And at the same time, we went from a net short position of about 12,000 actually to a net positive long by the retail. And that, my friends, is not necessarily a bullish thing. It's 2,000 net long. Now, that's not a strong net long position, but it's a big reversal on a very big lean on the net short. And Bitcoin, what has it done? Well, that grind line, low 1, low 2, low 3, that'll mean something to my peeps. Falling wedge and a spill down to the downside. Now I actually think it could get a little bit bought up, so I'm not saying, hey, this is the one, this is the moment right now where it might happen. It could be, it could not be, but we've broken a key grind line along the base here. This is not near as healthy as you would like to think, but this is not super impulsive. It's not that smackdown. It's not that smackdown yet. It would need to gain momentum. And in fact, most stab downs have actually had rallies back into the range. And that'll get all of the, you know, the fanboys and the YouTube commenters like the guys I mentioned out in full puffy chest mode. But the point of the matter is that these are being trimmed heavily down across the top. That's what these arrows are. We can't hold on to any form of a pump, and we end up back down leaning continually on the 6,200 soft floor. If this was to run a little lower than that, that would be the first time that we've not adhered to marginally higher highs. Very dangerous. And of course, by my reckoning, we have in fact run this grind line. This is Kraken. It's not the biggest exchange, so why don't we have a look at it on Bitfinex and Binance? Let's do Binance. That's the biggies nowadays. I'm afraid to say that you did break the grind line on Binance too, on the same structure of pattern. Same structure, same outcome. Low, low, lows, 2 base plated there, low and a low there with just a wick. Close below here and not rally back into the safety, and you have a real problem on your hands for Bitcoin. And guess what? That means big losses on the alt market as well, only at a higher beta. So it's never making 256, you lunatic. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I may be crazy. You may just be the lunatic I'm looking for. Turn out the lights. Don't try to save me. That's what Billy Joel said some time back. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. The contest is on, but I'm triggered and I'm thinking that's an interesting event, and I'm going to tell you about it. It's a milestone. You've run a low. Of course, you've just been bleeding out on a grind line that you've spilled through. There's going to be high potential for some snapback into the funnel in the short term. But this is not a positive event at all for the EOS and for crypto alts generally. I'll do a final pass. Buy your alts. Oh, hold on. There's that grind line again. Guess what? You just ran it. You just ran it. Damn it, Janet. I love you. Janet's a bear, by the way. Down there, possible second high, and there you got a 3 low, and there you go. We need to get the bear over. We need a final capitulation so we can have a real bottom. I actually want crypto to win. I want it to go up. It'll be better for me. It'll be better for my clients. It's tough learning how to trade straight into a mega bear market, but it's also a baptism of fire that serves you forever and a day. And this is what's happening on the crypto market. So we've broken that grind. And actually, we've got a trigger right there. So in the same way, EOS is ahead of the crowd in selling off. So forget your May pump that took you way higher. You probably got more fluff to be shorn of on the way down. Sorry, I know that hurts, but hey, this is the game, and this is how I see it. Alts have triggered the grind, and if they continue any further downside, they could trigger over here. However, after quite an impulsive sell, snapbacks are possible, and even a nice bear flag over there. Yes, a bear flag. Chance to get in a little more, a little higher up. Yep, and even save some of you if you are technically alert and want to learn more. Pop over to the Market Sniper, find out what we do, what we talk about, and instead of being a YouTube crybaby, you can be the one getting the read on the market along with us in our community. We look forward to chatting to you more. Hope you enjoyed the clip. Bye for now. Cheers, my favorite little EOS fanboys. Have a nice ride.